Hi everybody, Cheaply Chic. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. So today I am jumping in and playing around in my smooth sailing journal. This video is kind of different for me lately. I haven't done a lot of these videos lately. I've mostly just been working on projects related to the collection, but today I just felt like jumping in and doing a little spread here and there, some things around my journal. So that's what I'm doing here. In case you're new to this little smooth sailing series I got going on, I will be using some digitals like you're seeing here. And I'll be sure to include all of those in the description box down below in case you're interested in any of them. So like I mentioned, I'm just jumping around in my journal today. So one of the easiest things for me to decide to do is to add the little heart punches that come in the collection to the center strings of the journal. As I'm usually pretty overwhelmed getting started in my journal, and other than that first initial video on my channel where I was talking about my thoughts and plans for the collection, I hadn't really opened the book yet and really done anything on the inside. I decided to play around with this page that had this coffee dyed paper bag in it. I really love that ink color. I'm not sure that Hobby Lobby still carries those archival ink colors, but that's a really pretty burnt orange color. Originally, I had decided that I wanted to use that mermaid there, but in the end, I decided to use one of my digital cutouts because I wasn't really thrilled with the way these stamps come together in the end. I really love using flourish stamps, as most of you guys know, in my journal, but I'm just not liking how that looks. So I decided on something else. In the end, I wasn't that excited with how that pocket came together. I wish I would have stamped my stamps a little differently, but that's okay. Perfection is not required in our craft room, right? At least when it comes to doing things like this, where nobody's gonna really look at it but us. This is the thing that I have to tell myself all the time. Okay, so this vintage book page was included in the collection. I love the yellowed paper and the old font, and of course the title of that book is awesome for this journal. So I'm just tearing it down to make a pocket. I'm going to take it over to the sewing machine. I do have to admit, I really love the color on these paper bags, and I was so excited that I was able to get them in all the sizes I was for this month's collection. They are super pretty. All right, so this pretty piece of printed parchment paper, that's almost a tongue twister, came in the collection as well, and I decided to tear another pocket and place it on the opposite side of that book page. And of course, using a tear ruler and trying to cut off the tiniest little bit, it's never really going to work, at least for me and my tear ruler. Okay, I think I'm going to be bouncing around a little bit again, but I just love the way that book page lays against that brown parchment paper. Between the two pockets then, the Book of Old Ships page and that parchment paper pocket, I kind of feel like this whole section is a spread, and I like that about it. So I decided to ink the edges of this book page just because I love the way that it lays against that parchment paper. And now I decide that I'm just going to add the tag from the collection along with one of the little brown flourish tags from the collection to this pocket. I decided, since I didn't really care for the way that ink showed through the back side of that paper bag, that I wanted to add some coffee dyed paper to the back of it. Gives me an extra little journaling spot anyway. I decided to use a stamp set that I had picked up from By the Well for God, and I don't think that it is available anymore. They had a devotional kit at one time that had to do with a nautical theme as well, so I picked up like all of those stamps. It's one of my favorite themes. So I really love that compass on the paper next to the ship. I just think that's a fun touch. And I'm really getting close to the end here, guys. I'm going to take a piece of ephemera that I have and add it to some coffee dyed paper as well to make an extra little journaling spot. I love that postcard and that rusty brown reddish color. Again, it kind of matches the stamping that I did. And then that is going to be it for the day. So the next video that I post, I'm going to be creating my tassel that I end up using on the outside of my journal with the seashells and some burlap strips and things. So I'm excited to share that with you guys in case you have this collection as well. If you don't have this collection and you're interested, I do have a couple left in the shop. There is a design team working in this collection as well. Their videos will be linked down below. I also have a Facebook group and an Instagram page where I like to share different inspiration along the way when I get a chance. So yeah, be sure to join and follow me over there if you're interested. Otherwise, you guys, that is it for this video today. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up if you can, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.